and I skipped hundreds of people, and it was just so easy. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time here, my name is Romalee. I do all things travel, DIYs, hair care, some skincare. I'm tapping into that, but yeah, that is what I do here, a little bit of everything. So by the title of today's video, you can tell what I'm going to talk about. Now, I recently traveled to South Korea like 2 weeks ago. Maybe when you're seeing this video, it will be about like 3 weeks. But traveling was totally hassle-free, like 100% hassle-free. It was super easy for me to just get through immigration, and I'm going to give you all the information that you will need to get through immigration breezy, easy breezy, like I did, right? So okay, so first things first, if you're planning to go to South Korea, you need to think about whether or not you need a visa to get there. Now, I'm going to leave the link in the description box where you can check if, based on your passport, based on the passport that you hold, if you need a visa, if you're exempted from a visa, if you need a KETA, or if you're exempted from a KETA. Now, I'm a Jamaican passport holder, so I needed a KETA. So I'm going to put it on the screen here as well, where show you how to check if you need that KETA. And once it shows that you do need that KETA, then I'm going to also show you on the screen where you need to go to just apply for the KETA. Now, there is some information that you will need to have in order to apply for the KETA, like where you intend to stay. It doesn't mean that you need to go ahead and book a hotel. It does not mean that. What you need to do is just find the name of the hotel, like where you'd like to stay, and you add that in and you're good to go. And I know that it works because I did that for someone like maybe a week ago or something like that, and they didn't book any hotel or anything. It was super simple. You must have the KETA, the visa, or if you're exempted, you need to know that, because you cannot turn up at customs and be like, okay, I have nothing, and you actually need it, because no one will pardon you like, hey, let's let him or her in our country, because it is, you must do it, okay? You must do this. You need to do this. Remember, it's not your country. You need to abide by the rules of other people's country. And if it says that you need a KET or whatnot, do go ahead and get that. All right, so KET or visas out the way. I'll show you how to do that, how to find it, or how to apply if you need it. Now, the KETA, it costs like $8, and mine I got mine back in like, I got approved within like 10 minutes. You can apply for the KETA like I would say a week before your trip, so that you know if you do need it, so that you do know that you have it, right? Even though I got mine like approved in 10 minutes, when I did it for someone else, they got theirs within 24 hours. So the time varies. It says within 72 hours, I think, you'll get approved. Some persons get approved really fast, but yeah, at least a week before, I would say, just to make sure that you actually get it. So once you have that KETA, you are good to go. The next thing you can go ahead and do, you can go ahead and check on your hotels, the activities that you want to do. I actually made a video where I show all the places, some places that you can go in Seoul, Jeju Island, and so on. Those are just some recommendations, and I'll put their rankings like on fortrip.com, how they rank on like the #1 best place to visit in Seoul, stuff like that. So once you get that KETA all the way, the next thing you need is the Q code. I will leave the link to the website that you need to go to fill out your KETA to get that Q code, where you need to go to fill out the form so you can get your Q code. Now, the Q code is what gets you through immigration. You can skip all the long line. Even if when you're on the airplane and the the air hostess, they give you the papers to fill out. Just take the papers, because when they were giving me the papers and I was like, you know, here's my Q code, I do not need that, they were still giving me the papers. They were like, no, no, no. But I did plenty of research and I knew that I only needed the Q code. So just to stop everything, I just took the papers, but I never filled them out because I had my Q code. So I will leave the link here and I'll kind of show you how to get the Q code a little bit, because I don't want to go through the process. But once you fill that out, you need to fill that out within 72 hours of your flight. Once you get that Q code, you screenshot the Q code. Once you get off that airplane and you need to go through immigration, just go straight to the front of the line and show your Q code, and that's it. Because I even asked someone on the airplane beside me, like, do you have the Q code? They were like, no, they're going to fill out the form. And I was like, okay. And when I went there and the line was so long, I saw the person at the front asking about, you know, the forms and stuff. And I went to him and I was like, I have my Q code. And he was like, okay, it's either or. So just go to the front of the line. And I proceeded to the front of the line and I skipped hundreds of people. And it was just so easy. Show your Q code, your passport. That's it. You are good to go. You are in South Korea. You are in South Korea. So that's all you need right now. Your KETA, if your country needs it. So you screenshot that once you get it. Next thing is your Q code. You screenshot that as well and you are good to go. I am telling you, you are good to go. You are in South Korea, baby. And South Korea is, if any South Korean is watching this, you guys are the sweetest people I have ever met. South Koreans are super, super sweet people. They are so helpful. They're so kind. You will enjoy your stay in South Korea. Trust me. You really, 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 really will enjoy your stay. The next thing you will need to know is how to get around South Korea and what apps you will need if you are traveling to South Korea for the first time. It is really safe because I'm a solo traveler. I'm a female solo traveler, and it was really, really safe for me. As I said, the people are super, super, super sweet. So you do not even need to worry about any of that. So yeah, that's it, guys. So once you click the first link in the description box, it will take you to this page and you can check your eligibility based on the passport that you hold. For me, it's Jamaica. So I see that I'm allowed to stay 90 days. Once your country pops up here, then you need to apply for the KETA. It states that at the top, you can apply for the KETA if you hold one of these passports, right? So the next thing you're going to do is click on the second link in the description box. You're going to click on apply for KETA. Well, it will take you there. You just answer some questions, agree to some terms and conditions, click next, next, next until you reach step 7 is terms and conditions, entering your email, your passport information, ensure that you have a soft copy of your passport picture, and you have your some other information already, like where you're planning to stay, your passport number, etc. So once you are through, this is pretty easy. This section is pretty easy and straightforward. The questions are very straightforward, and you can also check your results here once you're finished, and it's so easy. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This video is quite short. If you found this video informative, please give this video a thumbs up, share the video so that this video may help others, and if needs be, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will have a wonderful time in South Korea like I did. Until next video.